Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you how I make my own marinating sauce or my seasoning sauce using ingredients from my garden. Welcome to Simple Paradise Life.
I'm gonna cut some of this celery and parsley to make my seasoning marinating. After a haircut, this plant doesn't look that exciting, but look what I got here. I have parsley and I have celery, and I am going to make my seasoning.
When I make this seasoning, I use those onions that didn't grow that much, or the garlic, the tomatoes that are really tiny and it's like a nightmare to peel to can. I just take advantage of those odd produce, throw them in the pan, roast them, and then I make this seasoning. Now, I did not came up with this. This is a very typical seasoning in Dominican Republic. It's called sazón líquido, and we use it for everything. Here I have tomatoes from my garden, mostly San Marzano. I have onions from my garden, it's like small onions. I have pequeño peppers from my garden too. Everything here is from my garden. I have these peppers that I don't remember the name. I also have a little cayenne pepper, and I also have cascabel peppers, snacking peppers. My garlic, my own garlic, and I have oregano. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna roast all these vegetables. I like to use this roaster because it doesn't heat my house as much as me doing it on the stove. So I'm just gonna maybe at 400 degrees roast it until I feel like they're done to be processed. But I'm just going to, there we go, I'm just gonna let it roast for about 20 minutes. Now this seasoning can be made fresh, and just people usually just leave it in their fridge for whatever time it takes, and it will never go bad mostly. But since I'm canning it and preserving it, I usually roast it, and I like it better because it's a little bit creamier when you roast it. The main reason why I make it the way I make it is because it works for me, and that's it. Like I always say, I make everything my own way. I don't follow a recipe, but there's tons of recipes that you can just Google Sazón Líquido Dominicano, and they will pop up like crazy.
Did you break it? No. I have my canning salt. I also have my own apple cider vinegar. I haven't tested this vinegar to see how much acidity it has, so I'm just gonna use this one over here. When I add the salt and the vinegar, I usually stop when I feel like the acidity is a little bit higher and saltier to my taste, if that makes sense. This is a complete seasoning or marinating, so after I add this, I don't add anything else to the meat or whatever I'm seasoning, and it tastes awesome. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was useful or at least entertaining to you. See you next time. Bye.